If you've been following the continuation of my work, you know that DePIN is the trend within the crypto ecosystem that currently has me hooked. And it's because I believe that it is in DePIN where blockchain technology has found a way to provide real solutions to real needs. And well, you'll agree with me that although DePIN can be applied to almost any area of our lives, there's one sector where it can have even greater relevance. I'm talking about the energy sector, and more specifically, the electrical infrastructure. You won't deny that decentralized electricity generation, especially renewables like solar and wind energy, which can be generated locally from our own homes, can benefit from collaboration in DePIN networks. Solar panel owners, for example, can connect their systems to the DePIN network and sell excess energy to other network users, or mine the data generated in their generation facilities for studies and statistical analysis, or directly certify the origin of such energy from renewable sources thanks to blockchain. Something that can not only help decentralize energy generation but also promote the adoption of renewable energy sources. Well, in this area, there's a hidden gem that, although it's gaining more traction, is still very unknown to the general public. And no, I'm not talking about a crypto gem like those crypto bros try to sell you because they claim it will make 1,000 or 10,000x in the next bull run. In fact, I don't think about this project in terms of possible token price appreciation, but rather its intrinsic value. Since the former will come associated. Well, that project is Arkreen network. Arkreen is a Web3-driven digital infrastructure built on the Polygon blockchain, focusing on the connection and monetization of distributed renewable energy resources globally. The name Arkreen comes from the combination of arc and green, which, according to its creators, signifies an arc that collects and transports green energy data into the future. The network utilizes advanced technologies such as the Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, blockchain, and token economics to create a decentralized infrastructure that rewards those who contribute to the green energy cause. Their project is based on monitoring the production and consumption data of renewable energies with the aim of being able to certify the origin and destination of such energy, as well as the carbon emissions saved in the process. The way Arkreen plans to do this is divided into different stages within their roadmap, within which they are still in the testnet phase. Although, as we'll see later, this stage is coming to an end. Initially, they started with the launch of their remote miners, which are nothing more than NFTs representing a real-world photovoltaic plant or solar panel in the virtual world, where depending on its production, you are paid with their native tokens, T-Acker. These remote miners are sold in their marketplace for $9.90 and have a lifespan of 1 year from the moment they are minted. After that date, they must be renewed if we want to continue producing rewards. Next was the launch of their first physical devices for measuring and monitoring electricity production and consumption. The first of these physical devices was their smart plug, which is nothing more than a smart plug, with wireless control via both Wi-Fi and Zigbee, which monitors the consumption of whatever we connect to it, and which we can control wirelessly through its smartphone application. These first smart plugs have been distributed for free to a team of beta testers worldwide, among whom we are lucky to be included. You can see the smart plug in this video that I leave above where we did the unboxing as soon as it was received. After the smart plug, the next step will be the physical devices for controlling the production of our own facilities, which they call standard miners, of which there are two models. The first one is called Smart Dongle and connects directly to the communication port of compatible inverters to extract and monetize the production data in real time. The problem here is that the communication systems of the different models and brands of inverters are not standardized, so the Smart Dongle may not be able to cover the wide variety of available cases. But don't worry, because at Arkreen, they've thought of everything. For this, they have a second type of standard miner, which is called CT miner, which is a simple and economical energy meter used to measure the flow of generated electrical current. In essence, they are nothing more than ammeter clamps that, connected to the output lines of our installation, are able to measure and record in the blockchain the energy produced by our installations in real time. The advantage is that this makes any system compatible that does not fit within the range of models compatible with the Smart Dongle. However, installing this model of miner requires slightly more advanced knowledge of electricity. Obviously, both the smart plugs and the standard miners will be devices that will go on sale to the general public once they move on to the next phases of their roadmap, something that, as I mentioned earlier, is not far off. And precisely yesterday, the Arkreen team, through their X account, which if you're not following I recommend you do, surprised us all by announcing the imminent launch of their mainnet for February 28th. That is, in less than 10 days Arkreen will move to its production phase, and finally their test tokens T-Acker will become their final version Acker, without the initial T, which, as you can imagine, meant test, and that all of those who have been in the project since its inception have been accumulating for participating in the various tasks and missions that the team has proposed to help them in their development. You can find all the details of the testnet to mainnet transition process in the article they have published on their Medium account and which I leave in the video description. In summary, the most important things indicated in it are two. On one hand, the dates. On February 27th, the testnet will end. For this, it is recommended that all T-Acker tokens obtained in this phase be withdrawn to our Web3 wallets compatible with the Polygon network, such as MetaMask, for example. Then on the 28th, the mainnet will be launched where all our miners acquired in testnet, both virtual and physical, will be transferred to mainnet. And also, the validity periods of the virtual miners will be reset. That is, from February 28th, they will all start again with a validity period of 1 year, regardless of when you acquired them. The next important thing to highlight from the article is the token conversion rate, which will be 10 to 1. That is, for every 10 tokens you obtained in testnet, you will receive 1 in mainnet, something that seems to me, like almost everything the Arkreen team has been doing, more than reasonable. And well, with this I am going to finish today's video. As you may have noticed, Arkreen Network is a revolutionary project that addresses the challenges of green energy in the 21st century, while promoting the economic empowerment of the various actors involved in the process, thanks to the economic incentivization of their participation and contribution. Their vision of a decentralized infrastructure based on cutting-edge technologies is destined to transform the way we generate, consume, and monetize renewable energy. This is something that, although it is not investment advice, I believe is a project that deserves to be closely followed, as its potential is genuinely promising. And now, with this, we come to the end of today's video. I hope you found the provided information interesting and that you can make the most of it. If so, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. Thank you for joining us until the end. See you in the next one.